What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training. And today we're going to be breaking down how wide receivers should be swatting a DB's hands throughout the route. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that like secondary release and what do I mean by taking a secondary release, and then how you guys can constantly be fighting to create separation. So I hope this video helps you guys out, gives you some value, and teaches you a few new things about route running and how you guys can create separation. But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want to know all the specific drills you should be doing to improve these aspects of your game, to improve your route running, your press releases, your catching ability, your explosiveness, your speed, check out that very first link in the description for our 28-day on-field wide receiver workout plan. It's a 4-week-long schedule where you'll get all the drills that I teach, over 150 drills broken down to sets, repetitions, and we include a 30-minute-long instructional video where we break down each drill and then show a full speed example. So very first link in that description below, fellas. Hope you guys can check that out. Let's get started with this video. So we're looking at DeAndre Hopkins here, get this kind of like hesitation move and work this stop route, like kind of just having to get to the sticks, break this thing right off, and then create some space. Okay, so now let's break this thing down. So anytime that I got a situation where I got a DB who's off, catch technique, I got about 2 yards, right? He gives this little hesitation skip to just kind of gain ground, get a read on this DB. How's he going to play him? And then we get up into this route, right? So that little hesitation skip just lets him know he's just gathering info. Is he going to sit to the inside? Is he going to jump outside? Is he going to backpedal? How's he going to play me? He ends up kind of sitting to the inside and backpedaling, so that's fine. I'm going to take the outside release. Now, while you're throughout the route, I did this coaching study one time where they said that if a DB gets hands on the wide receiver 70% of the time, he's going to win the rep, right? So that was a study that we did back when I coached high school ball at the University of Oregon, and they talked about that, how their biggest emphasis, their point of emphasis with their wide receivers is constantly combating the hands, constantly getting the DB's hands off you, because when the DB doesn't have hands on you, it is very hard to stop you when you're able to make that sudden break point at the top of the route, or you're able to make a sudden break, like running, slipping back underneath, running a post, a dig, whatever it is, right? So you see how Diop here, when he's going through this route, he's constantly swatting those hands, but where is he swatting him by? You see how he's not like swatting his hands or his wrist, he's clubbing him by almost at that like elbow, back of the arm. That's what we call a point of control, right? Like let's say he was here and like let's say maybe he was trying to run like a diamond release slant. Another point of control would be the back of his shoulder or the back of his hip. So those are the 3 points that I teach: elbow and like forearm area, back of the shoulder, and back of the hip when you have to throw by on a route to slip back underneath. But make sure that we are constantly combating the hands. Pretend like the DB's got crap underneath his fingernails and you don't want to let him touch you. So just constantly fighting the hands to be able to get off. Because when I could get in this situation right here where DB doesn't have hands and I'm able to actually be fast up into the route and I'm able to just cut right on a dime and put the brakes on, we can get a ton of space. And you see the second one where he works this throw by technique, where is he attacking? He's attacking back of the elbow, back of the arm. That's the magic spot. That's a point of control. If you try to fight the DB's wrist, try to swat his hands off perfectly, we're going to miss and we're not going to be able to actually swat. So make sure we are at the back of the elbow or the arm, back of the shoulder or back of the hip, because that's where we can control this DB and pretty much put him wherever we want to go. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job by Diop closing the distance, swatting the hands the first time, and then working that throw by technique and breaking on a dime. Great overall route, and obviously a great catch. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I always appreciate the feedback. It's always great hearing from you guys. And again, fellas, if you want a 4-week-long wide receiver specific on-field training program, check out that very first link in the description below. We break down everything for you, every single drill when it comes to sets, repetitions, and all of that. So very first link below. Any questions, leave those below. I'll see you guys next time.